started racing around 11. When I first started racing rally, I only had my learner's permit, so my co-driver actually had to drive the transits during rally, and then I would drive the stages. It is quite weird to be able to race down closed off roads at 100+ miles an hour, but not have your driver's license. Would like to say I did pass my driver's license test first try, so maybe all of that stuff helped. My name is Lia Block. I'm 18 years old and I currently race in the F1 Academy for the Williams Racing Driver Academy. I grew up doing a lot of different sports. I did gymnastics, figure skating, I did flag football, swimming, tennis, skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding. I'm a very competitive person. I did grow up traveling around the world with my dad and watching him race around in WRC, in World RX, GRC here in the US. So I've always been immersed into the sport and into the world of motorsports from a very young age. It made me realize how much I actually love motorsports and racing once I finally committed to it, really at 11 years old.
Ken Block wore many hats, co-founder of DC Shoes and Hoonigan Racing, as well as professional rally car driver.
Ken Block has passed away.
He's got a legacy that'll live on forever.
My first drifting experience was with my dad. We were in a parking lot in my mom's SUV and it was snowing, so we turned the traction control off and he let me get in the driver's seat and we did some donuts. So that was my first experience. I learned how to drive stick when I was 14, just on our driveway. From a pretty early age, my dad let me drive. It was legal, because it was in our driveway, but that's besides the point. I am the youngest ever and the only female to win the American Rally Championship in the US. I won the championship at 16 years old, so that was a really big accomplishment for me. I've won multiple rounds of rallycross in the US and yeah, a little bit of all-arounder. I raced Pikes Peak, which is really cool. And then now I'm here in F1 Academy. If you're new, basically everything starts at a karting level. That is the easiest way to get into the world of F1. It's like the grassroots. And then you would either probably go to F4, or in this case, F1 Academy. And then there is a lot of other championships like GB3, FRECA, Formula Regional, and then F3, F2, and then you're at F1. There are 20 seats in F1. That is like 0.01% of the kids that start in karting and then go to F4. The pool of drivers gets so small as you go up each of the series. It's about, just showing the young girls that it's possible, and I think that's what F1 Academy is about, and this is a career that they can pursue. It's not that girls can't do it, it's just about how can we get them there. And I hope that us and the girls in F1 Academy right now are hopefully going to be some of the trailblazers that make it happen in the next couple of years. Obviously coming off winning the championship in the US and then going straight to single-seaters for the first time, for me the biggest challenge was mentally accepting that I wasn't going to win. And I had to start at the bottom and try and work my way up. So last year was a big year for learning and also just being able to kind of look back at big picture and see the small gains as really big, accomplishments. And I think it's made me a lot more mature as a person to be able to see that stuff and to know that I am growing and I am learning and that I am improving every time I go out on track. I'm happy to be here and I had a lot of fun last year and I'm having even more fun this year. Obviously, I shoot for the stars and I want to go as big as I possibly can, whether that is F1 or WRC. It's a brutal sport and there's only 20 seats for a reason and there's only 1% of drivers get there for a reason. You have to have the talent. I don't think it should ever become more easy for us because we can put in the hard work as well. So I'm never gonna stop and that's where I want to be. So I think set your goals high and I don't think anything is impossible.